Hard to believe that over 4 million children are living in poverty here in the UK. And obviously hunger is a massive part of that. What sort of situations have you come up against?
It's mainly about not being able to buy the right sort of food. So there is food on offer, and maybe they can have a little bit, but the health issues that are created for children for not being able to have a balanced diet and not being able to cook a meal, and then the skills of learning how to do that afterwards. So that kind of level of other ramifications from not being able to access nutritious foods is one thing. And the other thing is the parents having to choose between whether they are going to eat or whether they're going to put food on the table for their children. So previously, they've had enough income, they have been able to put food on the table, and suddenly something's happened in their family, like somebody's been made unemployed, there's been a death, they've had an illness, so they haven't been able to continue with employment, or they're not accessing the benefits they're entitled to yet because of the transition between sort of the universal credit and all that sort of thing, or the cap. And all of those things, that pride that you have in trying to provide for your family, and then all of a sudden you have to come to Welcare and you're asking for an emergency food bag, and in that bag there isn't the sort of variety of foods that touch upon sort of cultural differences and that sort of thing either. So it's a very humbling experience in a kind of unpleasant way. And then with it, locally we have food banks that are set up, and also during the holidays we have churches that do hot lunches for children who otherwise wouldn't have been able to access that. And often those hot lunches, it's because they haven't got an oven, and they haven't got, you know, the typical sort of microwave and things that we would think. So it's bigger than just not being able to access food.
Yeah.